do. Okay. One more time for the recording. We're gonna step up on a bench. I've got some weights available and my hip band. That's all we're doing today. Here's our shoulder ring to start with. Ooh, something COVID-y that I actually just looked up because it's been going on, I think, since I had it, is tendinitis, not tendinitis, but tendinitis. That's ringing in your ears.
Oh yeah.
And like after you left a concert or something.
Tinnitus.
Say it again.
Tinnitus. That's how you say it. It's T-I-N-N-I.
Yeah.
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, that's weird.
And I looked it up and found that a bunch of other people are associating COVID with it. Like
that's hard to get rid of.
It hasn't been like officially. Yeah, I'm not excited if that's part of my life now, because I enjoyed the nice and I enjoy silence. It would be weird if I all of a sudden always have this ringing. Sorry?
The constant?
Yeah, I mean, if I have like some white noise going, but it's fine. But if it's silent, I can definitely hear it. Doing some squats.
Yeah, my dad has that, but because he's hard of hearing, and
right,
he's like a stubborn old guy, never wanted to have hearing aids.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I had my colonoscopy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Did you go out for that? I don't remember if you
yes,
said
they
that.
put you under for like 20 minutes.
How was that?
It was very easy, but I really feel like, you know, they really rush you out of there. Like I was like, oh, if we were like in Germany, they'd be like, stay in this bed for as long as you want, you know, because you feel so good. You're just like, sorry?
Doing some arm circles.
I went to, you know, Legacy down on 23rd, but you know, after you're like, I swear I was like, I could have stayed in that bed and just kind of like relaxed a little longer with the medicine wearing off, you know, because you just feel really like,
out of it.
Sleepy. And they're like, no, you gotta get clothes on, and you're like, ugh. And you can just tell they're like rushing you out of there.
Go backwards.
Well, he moved in, I think it was in 2014 or 2016, I forget. Like he had a microdiscectomy. Basically, it's like now it's becoming a little bit more routine, but back in the day, it was like a big surgery where basically, you know, it's like when you have a slip disc.
Hip circles.
And so now they might, like, you know, before, like you had a huge scar and stuff, and like now, like they managed to make it very small, and like they just like cut around the disc and stuff. But it's still like a pretty major surgery because, you know, like it's like your back and your nerves and like all of that. And Kimu had it done in New York, like at St. Luke's Hospital. And
going the other way.
Like with this huge like specialist guy. And the surgery was 4 hours. And he went in the morning, and like they called me when it was done. Like, and basically, like, you know, they let him rest for like an hour. They give him like a apple juice and some crackers, and they're like, yeah, you can take him home. And he was just barely standing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I should just like gonna let him
walk out to a push-up.
And they were like, no, he can go home.
No, I know. Like I was like, I like barely remembered getting to the car. And I'm like, they were just like, so like, hurry up, get out of there. I'm like, I don't know if I can. And I'm like, this sucks. Also, we went to Ken's and all I really wanted was a million croissants or a million pastries or whatever I could get there. I was gonna eat it. And I get there and they had one fucking croissant left. Like it was plain. And I'm like, I guess I'll eat that one croissant. I couldn't believe it. I was so sad.
Yeah. I mean, Ken, I like Ken, but they're very inconsistent.
I mean, it was 2:00, but
Talking
I
about
didn't- Ken's Bakery. So
Ken's
it's by the
Bakery,
hos-
okay.
it's by the hospital, and I just didn't think they'd be sold out by 2:00. Literally up against that.
Let's get 1 or 2 more walkouts. A guy that I work with, he had his knee replaced, and they have you up and walking and send you home in the same day with like replacing your whole knee,
Yes,
which
yeah.
is pretty wild.
Well, I think they think that like the faster you
It's
get
good for
walking,
you.
the more you cover.
Yeah, it's better for
Yeah.
your knee to be walking on it, but still, it's just amazing that that's how it goes.
I mean, because I mean, like when my friend had a baby in Germany, like she got to stay in the hospital for a week. You know, like they
Right.
let just like.
Grab your hip band.
And now I'm like, I couldn't believe I was like nuts able to get out the door, and they were like, "You're fine."
Okay, we'll get through these pretty quick. We only got 3 to
I feel
do.
like that's people, like,
Start with
someone
that
like put
monster
you
walk.
under, and then someone was like touching your butt. Very strange.
Do you remember
I was
anything?
so embarrassed, 'cause the guy who was doing my colonoscopy was really young and kind of cute, and then he was like also on the computer, like ordering his lunch. And I'm like, I guess this isn't too like stressful if he's just sitting there ordering his lunch.
Oh my God.
Well, if you
I
got
was
your band,
What are you gonna get?
if you have your band, let's go forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. So I'm going backwards. This is that monster walk. Forwards and back. Yeah, for them it's just like another day in the office.
Yeah. Another butt. Yeah, you can tell it's like it's a conveyor belt of colonoscopies because they're just like
Right.
it's in and out, and there's always people waiting, and I think they just do like 8. They probably do like 7 a day or something. You know?
Okay, after that, we're gonna stagger our feet. So right now I've got my leg that's away from you, a little bit forward of my one that's closest to you. And I'm gonna take that wide step, walking away from you. So there and back like this. So once you get to the end, don't switch your feet, keep them exactly the same and just keep going back the opposite way.
I find these very effective.
And when you, yep, same. When you've done about a lap, we're just gonna switch your feet and do the same thing for the other way. Stagger step the other way.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna pop mine off. We're gonna save that for later because we're gonna use it. Just gonna give a quick shin box, but especially just doing the glute stretches on the end of it. So this first round, gonna do some step ups on whatever you have. If you're not gonna step up, we can do some whatever depth lunge makes sense for you. A reverse lunge is most similar to that single leg step up. I'm gonna keep one foot on the bench the whole time and just work one leg. So be like stepping up on a stair over and over with your right leg or left, staying with it for a time limit. We'll get the other leg after that. And then we're gonna do some push-ups and some plank elevators. So we'll be on the floor. And then our last one will be a Superman. So we'll step up and then we'll be on the floor for the rest of it. Okay. Let's do it.
Is it chair okay, or is that too
So
high?
optional. Yeah, no, that totally works. Should be perfect. And if you want to have any type of support, and it's kind of funny, but I still think the broomstick, mop, whatever it is, something to hang on to is a pretty nice, helpful
Sylvia and I don't do
tool there.
housework.
We don't do what?
Don't do what? Mop.
Sylvia and I don't do housework, so we do not.
Love it.
Just kidding. Broom? I don't know. Broom.
So I'm gonna stay on this leg the whole time, but getting up and down, just stepping, right? Whatever pace you want to go, it can be slow or fast. I'm not necessarily slowing myself way down to get back to the floor, just kind of letting that foot touch and then popping right back up. So it's a tiny bit more cardio-y. If you're on a chair or whatever you're on, let's make sure that it can't really tip over if you're right on the edge of it. But otherwise, let's get ready to go for 30 seconds here. And slow that pace down if you have to, if you figure out that it's a little too fast. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I always like to get my running arms going. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Other side. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Yeah, just a little speedier than our normal ones. The ones we normally do are those ones where we go slow on the way down, touch, and then power back up. But a bit quicker right now. 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Get a breather. We'll use the floor next. We're gonna do push-ups, and then right after get some plank elevators. So our triceps are gonna get a bit of work here, because push-ups use your triceps and the plank elevators use your triceps. Plank elevators are these ones. Wide feet, up to one hand, up to the other hand. Try and reverse those. So not always going up in the same direction, but trying to switch every so often. Okay, first up, push-ups though. Okay, let's do a little bit of an AMRAP style. I'm just gonna set a timer for 30 seconds, get as many as you can in that time. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30 seconds. Maybe count them just so you can compare the rounds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Get a break on our knees. All right. And then starting in the push-up or the plank position, doesn't matter. Here we go. Plank elevator, widen those feet out. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Ten seconds. Getting our abs here, getting our triceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo.
Adam, I've been
Getting
feeling
hot.
like, I don't know what this is, but like on the front of my face area. Is it just,
Your shoulders, yeah.
it's just been a little, is that like just tension or
You feel that when you're doing the plank?
like if I do this or I feel like did I strain it? Is it just strain?
Yeah, you feeling like just like a warm feeling in that muscle, like it's being overworked type of thing?
Yeah, like pinchy or something, yeah.
On what exercise? On the push-ups or on the plank?
Like I don't know, just like the,
Oh,
over there.
I don't know if I'm catching the audio, but
I hear you.
when do you feel that? What exercise makes that happen?
When I lift my arms up like this.
Okay.
Is that just,
It could be soreness would be the best case scenario.
yeah,
If you feel it from an exercise and it like built up really quickly, and yeah, it could be like a little bit of a strain there. But yeah, I didn't catch whether it was from push-ups or from the plank or from just nothing.
just nothing, just there.
It's nothing. Yeah, those are our front deltoid muscles. So
Yeah.
lifting, if I was gonna like lift up Simba, it's those
Yeah.
muscles basically.
Yeah.
So could be strained, could be just worked. I don't know, does it feel tender to the touch?
No, just like feel them. Feel it, like they kind of, yeah, they're,
Okay.
they're achy.
Okay, well, feeling it isn't achy. Huh.
Okay.
How's my,
Nothing to worry about.
I don't think so,
Okay.
but definitely pay attention to them.
Okay.
So we'll keep chatting. Let's do a Superman. This is actually going to turn into a little bit of a postural exercise that we do pretty often, is the pull-up version of a Superman. So let's do those pull-ups in 3, 2, 1. So retracting those shoulders, pulling them down towards your hips and back. It's definitely a postural
Okay.
exercise. Yeah, your shoulders could be from something that we've done, but also if you were feeling it right when we got into it, it might be something over the weekend.
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like I'm always trying to guess at things that I did that, the reason I'm feeling my body right now. Let me know if that gets any worse.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, and done. Let's take a short break and then we'll do those step ups again. I'm more careful with my body now than ever. After having another dislocation, I'm like, okay, I don't want to ever be hurt again.
I know.
It makes me think about growing up playing football and stuff. And thinking like, I don't know if I'd want my kids to be playing like contact sports and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
I would never let my
Because if you mess up,
football.
yeah, if you mess up a joint, then you're pretty much screwed for your whole life. If it, if it gets pretty messed up and it affects you for the rest of your life. And that goes for my shoulder too.
We don't like live in
What was
a,
that?
Portland is not a huge football town,
Yeah,
thank God. But like where I
Yep.
grew up, like all the little kids play football and it was really big at our high school and.
yep.
So.
All righty. Let's get back to our step ups.
Oh,
Keep these rolling.
also, why would you want to be in a sport they have to wear so
Sure.
much gear? That seems.
It's true. It does need a lot of gear.
I'm just like, oh, it's so much.
I guess just any sport that needs that many pads.
It's
Don't
like
want to
that-
be a part of it.
That and hockey, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
is it still fun?
I played hockey. It was pretty fun.
You wrote all this stuff
I
on
guess
it?
skating.
Yeah.
Skating is fun. All right. Stepping it up. In 3, 2, choose a leg. 1, here we go. Remember, just a little quicker than we normally do these. Still totally under control, but up and down, a bit more rapid. See how we're doing.
Ooh.
Nice, almost there. 3, 2, 1, good. Okay, other leg. 3, 2, 1, let's roll.
Okay.
10 seconds, keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, yeah.
I'm touching the ceiling.
I know. One time we did that and we used weights. I poked a hole in my ceiling.
Oh my, oh God.
Oh no,
Like I broke the drywall.
yeah,
Oops.
bummer.
This is-
It's funny, we all just looked at the ceiling because I was staring at a sprinkler right above my head. Pretty close. Okay, let's try those push-ups. Allison, give me the view so I can see your, or actually that's perfect. I was gonna say, let me see your push-ups. I wanna see where your elbows are going. Okay, 30 seconds, go. Okay, nice, your push-ups look good.
Yeah. This
You
doesn't really
feel
hurt.
your shoulder during these? Okay. Cool.
Oh, gosh.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. Get some in there with you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, plank elevator, wide feet. Take your time switching your hands. Nothing is speedy about this one. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Taking our time with the switches, mostly just paying attention to our hips, trying not to let them rock around so much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying down here for our Superman. On the subject of postural exercises, I've been working with Brenna to try and figure out some things because she's been working at a desk basically for the first time in her life. So spending lots of time at a desk on a computer and rolling those shoulders forward, you know, being with a keyboard and mouse. So she's experiencing a lot of those kind of the things we're talking about, neck pain and back pain. And so, yeah, we'll definitely start to implement a little bit more of those. But a lot of the stuff that we do, let's do a Superman while I keep talking. 3, 2, 1, here we go. A lot of that, at least from my knowledge, is just back exercises, pulling our chest back, basically. And the one we're doing right now is great, trying to pull those shoulders down towards our hips, squeeze all those muscles back there, retract our head. So for her home workouts, definitely we put more rows in there. And yeah, some of those neck tucks, maybe get her a new mouse and stuff like that. To make those ergonomic mouses, I don't know if you've seen those ones, they're like tilted on their side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax.
That's funny. I just use my I have, because we do creative work, so I have like a little pen and I like hold it like a pencil.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool.
Which helps the like and thing.
Right.
But they're hard for people to learn to use if you're not like,
The pen.
yeah. It's like mostly creatives people use it.
Yeah.
They're expensive,
Yeah.
but they help with the like, you don't grip as much.
Yeah. That totally makes sense for creative stuff that you got to do. Have you seen the mouse that I'm talking about? It's like your hand isn't like this anymore. It's like this.
Oh,
So
interesting.
you're moving your hand like this, and the clickers are on the side of it, kind of. Okay, let's do it one more time.
Okay.
All right. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Keep crushing through this last round. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Three, 2, 1. Falling over here.
Oh.
All right. Short
We lost
breather. Shaking the legs out. All right. Here we go. Other side. 3, 2.
Have you ever
There
had
we go.
any training mishaps with a client?
I don't think so, actually. I've had to like actually fully spot people before, you know, like they couldn't lift something or accidentally almost hit themselves in the face with the weight and like caught it. So like the right thing happened, but nothing bad.
That slightly worries me sometimes when we do those skull crushers here, that I'm gonna be like lying here bleeding.
Yeah.
And you're
Relax, you're done. There's 30 seconds. Totally.
You'll be like, where did Elsa go?
Trust me, it's definitely something that I think Pete, well, any trainer thinks about with exercises that we give you over a video. It's like,
Yeah.
we got to be careful that we're not there to spot you. Okay.
Then I'm like, well, someone would call 911 and
Yeah.
not responding.
Knock yourself out on the floor. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Push-ups one last time in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Quick little shake. Okay. Come on down. Wide feet. 3, 2, 1. Slow switches between the hands and elbows. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick little shake. Let's get our Superman in there. Okay. Superman. Keep doing those pull-ups. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I definitely spend more time at the very top of this one than I do at the bottom, of course. Big squeeze and a hold at the top. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, slightly longer break. If you want to do like a cat cow or child's pose real quick, we're going to switch it up. All right. So this next round is where we'll use the weights for the most part. And, excuse me, and your band again.
We'll get some water.
Couple weights. All right, gonna show you what we're doing. I've got 2 weights available, but just one for this first move. We're gonna squat and press, but I've also got my hip band on. So above your knees or below your knees, we're gonna squat and press one weight And just try and keep those knees pressed out while we do this. So we have a couple things to think about while we're moving, but mainly just press those knees out, right? Try to keep that tension, and then also pressing my weight here. So squat and press, squat and press. But especially while I'm at the bottom there, right? I'm trying to keep my knees spread. So we'll go once, we'll get both sides obviously with that one. Our next one will be a plank bird dog. Show what that looks like. That's either from the elbows or the hands, it doesn't matter. But we can either, this is the one where I always give you the option to lift one limb at a time. So there's a foot, there's my other foot, here's a hand, right, the other hand. Or the bird dog version is lifting two at the same time. So trying to get my arm and my leg up. And it can be as slow as you want if you want to try that. So there's no rush with picking them up and putting them down. You can spend 10 seconds just working on one side, 10 seconds on the other side, okay? That one's just for time. And then the last one, we'll flip onto our back. I've got my 2 weights. You could use one if you want to. We're gonna do pullovers into a press. So a pullover, we know that one. Weights are going back there. Maybe touch the floor, careful with my fingers, and then a press. So pullover and then bench press. All right, there's our 3. Okay, so you need one weight in your hip band. Your weight can be pretty heavy because we're going to use that leg power to thrust it up there. Okay, let's get set. You got one side. Here we go. Choose an arm. Put those feet in squat position. 3, 2, 1. Keep your knees spread. Press. Let's count these just so we can make them equal. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 1. Give it a break. Switching sides with the hand. Let's get going pretty quick though. Not too long of a break. Other hand. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And give mine a little support with my other hand at the bottom. Mainly just for my shoulder probs. 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to make it equal here. There it is. Stay warm. Okay. We have our plank bird dog, so hands or elbows. Remember, we can always regress back to that single limb, picking it up. But definitely feel free to try picking up 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. My feet aren't crazy wide. They're about the width of my hands and my shoulders. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Those are tough. Pull over and press. So again, 1 weight works, 2 weights work, doesn't matter. Whatever weight makes sense for you. Okay, get you going in 3, 2, 1, go for it.
need lighter weights.
Keeping that low back down for the pullover. Being gentle with our elbows with the press, just not slamming them into the ground. Four, three, two, one. Good. Whew. All right. Bringing it back up. Let's get one more round of that one. One more round of that one. How you doing, Sylvia?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah.
Quiet.
I have a little, I have to grab lighter weights because I have a little pinch in my elbow here.
Okay.
Feels like a little tendon.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely take it easy on that thing. I know that maybe Pete and I don't talk about this very often, but I and him both definitely experience, like, Allison, you got some shoulder stuff you're feeling, you got some elbow stuff. I got stuff all the time that are just like little things that we're talking about that bother me for a day or two and then it goes away. Bothers me for a day or two, it goes away. My wrist is one, my shoulders, my elbows. Sometimes I get a knee thing. I almost like can't walk without limping. Definitely be gentle. I'm not saying like push through, but I'm saying that it's kind of normal to have little things here and there.
Mhm.
Okay. Bands, weight to press.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to make sure you feel good, Sylvia. If you're maybe on the sick range.
look what band I put on.
What do you got?
I don't know why.
Hey, nice.
This long. I'm like, what's this gonna do? How wide can I have band?
Can't go that wide.
Yeah, I'm gonna test later. We'll see.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Spread those knees at the bottom. Five, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's switch and go here. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Legs can handle this. Focusing on the shoulder. Five, 3, 2, there it is. Okay. Pop our band off. Get ready to do whatever variation makes sense of that bird dog. I'm gonna try the elbow one. I normally think the elbow one is a little harder. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're up. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, last exercise. Let's keep flying through this round. And 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Something that I used to notice all the way from back in high school, I still notice it if I go too heavy too soon, for me anyway, is kind of what you were talking about, Sylvia, the elbow thing with pullovers and skull crushers specifically. I feel my elbows the first round, and then sometimes it'll just be totally gone first 2, 3, 4 rounds.
I think that's what happened to me.
That's what happened to you, you said?
Shoulders, like I think it went too heavy too soon last week. And
Okay.
straight, like it's straight.
You still feel them?
Yeah, like I could do it, but I shouldn't.
Yeah. Get your last rep in. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna stay on the floor here, just get a quick little stretch in. It's just about 10 a.m. But gonna get some shin boxes, focused on the stretch on the end. I woke up at 5:30 today and walk into my car at maybe like 5:40, 5:45. I thought I was late to work. I thought I was like an hour late. It felt like it was 6:30 because of how bright it was. It was so bright at 5:45. It's getting to that time of summer.
I know, it wakes me up.
Yeah, same. Okay, bringing it to our feet. Getting a twist. Nice work this morning. Happy Monday.
Thank you. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
I wish it was a little warmer and sunnier.
You know, yesterday we went
I
to
was
the gardens and it was so yucky, we left.
yeah, I was just thinking about the same stuff. I was thinking about how wet May has been so far. Like we're still getting feet of snow up on Mount Hood,
I'm
which
excited.
is good for later, but
All right,
yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
sure it'll be really hot soon.
I'll see you
Nice
Wednesday.
work. All
Yeah.
right,
Have a great day.
have a good one.
Bye, Judy.
Bye.
See ya.
Good
Bye-bye.
to see you. Bye-bye.